Yeah, I would walk around and the makeup would work pretty much to about here to there. And I went into this one store. There's these shops that sell adult toys.
Some comedians tell jokes, some do impressions. And then there was Robin Williams, a man who could become anyone in seconds. What he did with voices wasn't mimicry. It was pure chaos, genius, and magic. And some of these impressions are so insane you'll forget they're even impressions. And then there's Robin Williams, in a category completely by himself.
I was walking down the street and I was holding the orangutan's hand. And all of a sudden the orangutan reached up very slowly and undid my fly.
Because Robin didn't just imitate people. He reinvented them, exploded them, turned them into something even funnier than reality. And once he started riffing, there was no telling where he'd go. George Bush, Jack Nicholson, Christopher Walken, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Jackson. Even Shakespeare wasn't safe, and somehow every voice felt perfect, starting with one of his most legendary lines ever. People would ask, "How do you do George Bush?" Robin's answer, pure Robin. You take John Wayne.
You know, I tell you what I'm gonna do with this stick.
What?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Robbins.
Mr. Robbins? Taking the stick back, Elmo.
That was his genius. His impressions weren't only sound, they were commentary, observation, satire, and completely unpredictable. Then came one of the greatest what-if impressions ever, Robin imagining.
See, that shuts him up.
Luckily that I had that experience from the ages 12 to 22. I'll be rubbing the meat, as we say, for the little children look away for a moment.
Who even thinks of that? Only Robin, because his mind moved faster than audiences could keep up. He wasn't doing bits. He was free-falling. And we were just hanging on. Then there were the Golden Globes. Robin on stage, completely unleashed, taking playful shots, doing Schwarzenegger, mocking politicians, switching voices every few seconds, and making it look effortless. That's what people forget. Robin made impossible things look casual, like changing characters mid-sentence was normal. It wasn't. Nobody else could do that. And then, Jack Nicholson. Maybe Robin's most legendary impression, because he didn't just mimic Jack. He became an alternate universe Jack. More Jack than Jack.
Impotence is a horrifying thing.
And every time he slipped into that grin, that voice, that dangerous slow delivery, rooms exploded. He once joked Jack would make the perfect president. No scandals, because he's been with everybody. Classic Robin. And then as Jack started spiraling into drug jokes, campaign speeches, Hollywood madness, and somehow ended in brilliance. It wasn't an impression. It was performance art. Even Jack himself loved it. That says everything.
I woke the dog up. She woke up and got like, "Oh, was that you?" See, I didn't have the heart to tell her. Oh, God. She woke herself up.
But Robin didn't stop with celebrities. He could make Shakespeare sound like stand-up. Imagine Robin wandering Stratford after drinks, knocking on doors, asking, "Is this to be or not to be?" Who turns Hamlet into improv? Robin. Only Robin. Then came Christopher Walken, and Robin's Walken was outrageous, because he didn't just copy the pauses, he made the pauses absurd. Walken talking about wanting.
So sad the cats will actually look at a dog going, "Yeah, I don't care."
Then Michael Jackson. Oh no. This one was chaos. Robin doing Michael's voice, questioning the chimp, the ozone chamber, the Elephant Man bones, and somehow making it sound like surreal theater. You weren't just laughing, you were wondering how his brain worked. And then there was Ellen's Heads Up. This was Robin unleashed in real time. Rapid-fire accents. French, German. Random characters appearing out of nowhere. You could almost see Ellen trying to keep up.
Let's pull it right back down. Let's try a little faster, see if that picks it up a little bit. Let's get up on 17. Those pilots are going right now. I really like the music. I really like the music. I really like the music. Oh!
And somehow sounds born in Georgia. Talking about ethanol, drunk cars, moonshine engines, making nonsense sound profound. That was another Robin superpower. Absurdity that somehow made sense.
I grew up in San Francisco, so a lot of cowboys, just no horses. A lot of rodeo, just guy riding guy.
He's the hairiest man I've ever seen in my life.
It is frightening. It is an amazing thing. I've actually been at the zoo and had monkeys go, "What are you doing outside?"
How does a mind do this? It doesn't. It explodes. That's Robin. Even his Schwarzenegger bits were masterpieces, especially his immigration jokes. An Austrian governor talking borders, through Robin's lens, became absurd political theater. Nobody threaded comedy and impressions together like this. No one. And maybe the wildest thing? He could do all this without seeming rehearsed, like it was arriving in real time. Pure invention. That's almost impossible. Most impressionists polish. Robin improvised. Big difference.
Do not, in any form, put them in your bedroom because you think, well, it'll be lovely to wake up to the parrot.
Yeah.
Because they hear everything.
Yeah.
And there you'll have the bird out, and it'll one day be sitting there, and it'll be, oh, here, what a lovely bird. And the bird will go, not this ass.
Who else turns foreign policy into vaudeville? Nobody. And this is why Robin wasn't just funny. He was dangerous. Because his brain moved where nobody expected. He'd start with Bush, end with Shakespeare, detour through Nicholson, and somehow land at nuclear weapons. And it all worked. Even his friends were amazed. Because Robin didn't seem to do impressions. He seemed possessed by them. Characters rushed through him, one after another. No filter, no breaks. And that's why so many comedians say, Robin wasn't human on stage, he was something else. Because impressions are usually about resemblance. Robin made them transformation. He didn't ask, how does this person sound? He asked, what would happen if this person entered madness? And then he showed you. Jack Nicholson as Bugs Bunny. Christopher Walken with a tail. Shakespeare drunk. Arnold singing in the hills. Who even imagines this? That's genius. And maybe that's why nobody has replaced him. People can imitate celebrities, but Robin, he imitated imagination itself.
He's the hairiest man I've ever seen in my life.
It is frightening. It is an amazing thing. I've actually been at the zoo and had monkeys go, what are you doing outside?
That's why old Robin clips feel magical. Because you're watching thoughts happen, live, unrepeatable. And that's rare, very rare. Which is why nobody does impressions like Robin Williams. Not before him, not after him, and maybe never again. Because Robin didn't just do voices, he turned voices into art. And somehow made genius look like play. That's why decades later, people still watch, still quote, still marvel, and still ask, how did he do that? Truth is, nobody really knows.
Mother, come here. I love you. Big kiss for you. Sorry, you're dead.
And my favorite, a guy to work with who's probably the craziest, most wonderful, is Chris Walken.
That's what made him Robin Williams. If you loved these unbelievable Robin Williams impressions.
But they say your name when you win. English becomes a second language. And I forgot to thank my mother, and she was in the audience. Yeah, even the therapist went, get out!
Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss more legendary celebrity moments. And tell me in the comments, which Robin impression was the most insane? Jack Nicholson, Christopher Walken, Arnold, or Shakespeare after a few drinks? And stay tuned, because the next impressions might be even crazier.